Hello, everyone, and welcome to ClearTalk. So we have a new, y'all. We have a new mic. Have a new mic and interface set up. I'm actually quite pleased with it. Um, I really like it. It sounds good. It works pretty well. It was not very expensive whatsoever. I actually got it off of Amazon, and it comes with of course, it comes with a microphone. It's XLR or USB. So I actually have it hooked up XLR, and then it comes with a interface. Um, or I bought the interface with it. You don't have to buy it with the interface, but I did. Which has a lot of options, like free options for adding stuff, uh, uh, line in, line outs, and headphones and um, different stuff like that you could change and add different things to. It has a quick setting for condenser or dynamic, so it will like immediately boost the microphone by like 50 decibels on dynamic, which is what I've got it currently on, if I'm not mistaken. Has adjusters and everything, um, for your different inputs and outputs or whatever, and it has the ability to change voices and stuff like that. So it's got like a quick button change voice, um, where I'd say like I'm talking to you regularly, like right now, then I can hit the button,
and it changes to a male voice, like a deep male voice, or I can change it.
It to a female voice and talk to you like that. It's got robot.
It has a robot, monster, baby, and elder. So it's got different little sounds like that, like
Like that can sound like a little baby.
so yeah, it's got some interesting options. I hope that translated out right because I'm not listening to it at all. But anyway, yeah, it's a pretty good mic. So I got the mics right here, um, and uh, yeah, it sounds really good, and it automatically sets. It doesn't even have like it doesn't have like a program or anything, any kind of like interface for the computer. It just works with whatever interface that you um have, whatever uh, recording program that you're using, or DAW or whatever, DAW rather, that you want to use or whatever. Um, pretty good, pretty good, pretty. But I honestly, in setting this one up, I figured out what the other mic was doing, um, and why it had this echo effect to it. Because when I first set this one up, um, and I was listening to it through my headphones, like trying to set the sound and the levels and stuff like that. It was getting the same. Like when I would record it, it was still having the echo in it, and I'm like, wait a minute, something's wrong here. So this can't be right. Um, Come to figure out that because of the monitoring on and the way I have the desktop audio, it's got two audio outputs for the video, and I'm using I use Prism Live Studio. That's the recording program that I use. Giving the whole show away. Uh, so, and the way it does the audio mixer, for some reason, the desktop audio, um, when I have the monitor on, it will feed through the desktop audio as well, because the desktop audio is set to my headphones, and it will feed through that. But when I turn the monitor off, all of a sudden it cleaned up and it had just a single, you know, the single audio, a single vocal going through. But the problem with the Presonus, the Revelator, this one, which is what I was using, the problem with it was that it would run for some reason. I don't know if it was the universal control program that come with it, or what, but for some reason it would monitor without me even having the monitor on. Like I didn't even have to have the monitor on, and for some, and it didn't do that at first. At first, it ran perfectly fine, and I was not having any problem out of it. Then all of a sudden, this past few months, after some update, I don't know whether it was the update with the microphone, or if it was an update with Windows or what. I don't know what it was, but for some reason, it would automatically monitor, and no matter even if I had the monitor on or off, the microphone had a monitor connect like button that you could turn on and off to turn monitor on and off. It was off. The monitor on the my recording program Prism was off. Like but it would still come feed through my headphones no matter what I did. And so that, and come to find out, obviously that is what it was doing because for some reason it was auto monitoring on the system, and I couldn't shut it off. I don't know why or what was happening. So that apparently was the problem with the audio. But this one is not doing that. So, and hopefully, because and like I said, it could have been it could be that universal control program because it's had several updates over the months, and maybe an update on it somehow changed something. I don't have a clue, but whatever the case, uh, I'm clean now. We have clean audio. For the first time in I know at least maybe a month. I know the past probably months of my videos has been wonky. And the weird thing, I remember like the very first time it did, it was almost like it was in the middle of a video. Like the video was sounded good at first, but then after a few minutes, all of a sudden, the audio just went to crap, and I couldn't figure out why, and it didn't make any sense. But anyways, so I came and did this video just to show you that yeah, I got a new monitor, a new microphone. Like I said, it's a cheaper like Amazon off of Amazon. It's called I don't know, Fifine or something like that. Both the interface and the microphone. It's like got LEDs on the butt end of the microphone that you can change and stuff. The actual interface down here is LED lit up, and you can change that to different colors and things. It does have like uh, 48 volt um, phantom power too. If you're running a mic that requires phantom power, this mic does not. But so it does have that built-in amp preamp kind of thing there for that. And you can set up like custom sound settings and stuff. It's got 4 different custom buttons on it. Like I said, along with your microphone line in, headphone line out. Like you have sliders for all of those. Uh, it looks like this. This is the box, so it's not like a colorful box or anything. But this all the anyways. And so it works. It works. It's inexpensive. The microphone is like $50. The um, interface is about $50. They're both about $50. So altogether, it's about $100. Which the Revelator is it was 120 by itself when I bought it. Now it retails for like 150. So I got an interface, quick change stuff, and all that good stuff where I can quickly adjust audio or something if I need to, or whatever the case. And it was technically less expensive than the Revelator, which the Revelator is PreSonus. They are well-known brand. It is a good microphone. I mean, it sounds great. I was just having that monitor issue that's been happening lately that I just couldn't figure out how to cut off, and it's like I knew that was sort of what was happening, but I couldn't figure out why it was doing it. Although I didn't realize that was the reason why my sound was so bad in the videos. Because it was weird because when I heard it through the monitor, just like when I did with this one, when I had the monitor on, I don't hear that echo. But then once the video was recorded, there was an echo there, and I couldn't figure. Like, I was like, why does this sound so bad? It's not sounding that bad in my ears. It's not sounding like it's got an echo in my ears, but for some reason the video it did. Now I'm not an audio expert. I mean, I've done my share of audio work and stuff, and I know some about, inputs and different things or whatever, settings, equalizers and different things like that. But I don't like. I'm not any kind of like audio professional or nothing, or audio tech. Um, so I keep things simple, but and that I just couldn't figure out. I didn't know why it was doing that, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. But anyways, it doesn't matter now. We got a new microphone and we're ready to roll. So anyway, that was just a quick little video. Let you know, hey, I've got a new mic. Sound is better, and hopefully that will continue that way going forward. And so look for more videos coming really soon. I might even do one after this. I don't even know. I've got those. I've got a couple things I would like to talk about. But anyways, thank you very much for all your support that you've been giving me. Um, it it this channel, it's growing slow, admittedly, but it's okay. I'm not like I don't have expectations of it like blowing up or anything. If it does, great. I mean, that would be fantastic. Um, but I would like to, have some sort of an audience, and we have or at least a community that we can talk through, different stuff, and you can help me with help me with the direction, that you would like me to go on the channel as far as what we talk about, all the different things we talk about, or whatever. And have it have it a wide variety type of channel. That's what I would like, or that's what I envision for it, anyways. To be able to talk about several different things, but like I said, my main things is politics and religion, but I don't mind talking about anything, life or whatever the case. I mean, so let me know different ideas that you would like to hear. And now, hopefully, with much clearer talk, because I had somebody comment the other day about how, I had a pretty good, like I had a good point, or I may have a good point on the video, but it was like, but the talk was not clear, and you did not have clear talk or whatever. And I took it, and maybe I was wrong, but I took it as the audio because I knew the audio wasn't clear. Maybe he actually was talking about what I was saying, but I'm pretty sure that they were talking about, or I'm hoping they were talking about the audio. And of course, they gave me some critiques about other things. Not saying so much, and I know I have an issue with that sometimes. But I mean, I know some prominent people on some pretty major commenters and stuff on different channels and stuff that say quite a bit too. So I will try my best to work on that, but I can't promise it. And also to speed up my delivery, and while there might be moments where I can do that, especially if I'm going on something that I know exactly what I want to talk about. But I do have moments, and this is just me. This is my personality, where I decidedly like pause for a second or whatever to catch my words, or to figure out exactly how I want to say something. So I'll pause, and and so that does slow my delivery on certain things, and I do that on purpose because I'm trying to make sure that I get the words across that I'm meaning to get across. And then sometimes my mind just doesn't think of certain words that I'm trying to look for. Sorry for that, but I mean, it happens. But if I'm reading something like off of an article, or whatever, I can spit. We can go right along. But and then if I'm talking about something that I just know exactly what I want to say about it, I can speed it right along. But sometimes I have to pause for a second, or or maybe sometimes I just do it for delivery purposes when I'm wanting to like say something a certain way or have it deliver a certain way. But I will try to work on all of that. It was constructive criticism. I have no problem with that. I'll take anything that makes you feel like I'm doing better, or I'll try to work at it, which hopefully you'll notice and realize that I'm trying to make it better. So, anyways, thank you very much for like I said, any support that you give, viewing, sharing, liking, commenting, whatever. All of it helps the channel and helps with growing the community, getting the videos out there, and being heard and receiving the feedback and all that good stuff. So thank you very much. And for those of you who have subscribed and stuff, you're amazing. Thank you very much. Stay with me. Don't give up too quickly. Give me some time to really get going. I do feel like my confidence has grown a lot. I don't feel like I want to be too overconfident, but I do feel like it has gotten a lot better since when I first started. So, and that's helped me on a lot of things, a lot of different areas, even in gaming and things like that on that channel. That's helped me a lot. So, anyways, again, thank you very much, and until next time, this has been Clear Talk. Later.